come down towards the second last. This Make a Stand is popped over, is 6 clear of Space Trucker in second, I'm supposing in third. Then in fourth place comes Theatre World, clear of San Martino, flat to the boards, and then stable companion of Zabadi. They make the final turn, and it's Make a Stand and Tony McCoy is clear by 4 lengths now, but the pack are closing. They're headed by Space Trucker. Make a Stand, what a bold bit of front running to Space Trucker in second, I'm supposing, is gearing up the hill also with a run. Is Theatre World, is Make a Stand, and will he last home? He's got about 150 yards to go. He will. It's Make a Stand. He's making his mark on this Smurfit Champion hurdle. It's Make a Stand who wins it. Theatre World is second, Space Trucker third, then I'm supposing fourth. They come down towards the third last of the Cheltenham Gold Cup, but over it is Mr. Mulligan who leads from in second place, Barton Bank, and then in third is one man, and then we've got Doran's Pride, and then Challenger to Look, followed by Cyborgo. They've got about just over a quarter of a mile to go, 2 more fences to jump, and it's Mr. Mulligan in the lead. Tony McCoy riding this giant horse. Mr. Mulligan has 4 lengths to spare over the grey one man in green colours, Barton Bank in light green. The outside now switched in is Doran's Pride, come down towards the second last, and it's Mr. Mulligan bouncing off the ground, 2 out. He takes it well to one man in second. He's getting closer now, one man. It's getting serious. Will he last home? Mr. Mulligan, one man in second. Then Barton Bank and Doran's Pride. They're the 4 that matter. This is the last, and Mr. Mulligan takes it well to Barton Bank and Doran's Pride, and once again, one man has hit the wall. They're inside the final 100 yards now in the Cheltenham Gold Cup, and champion jockey Tony McCoy drives Mr. Mulligan out for total chance. He's going to take the big race at the line. Mr. Mulligan veering away but wins. Mr. Mulligan wins it. And then Blowing Wind is starting to make ground to Sheba Talk on the very wide outside. Bless Me Sister, who was at one stage was last and well tailed off, and Bless Me Sister takes the turn into the home straight and is nicked about 3 or 4 lengths. Yellow Jacket Lopra. Now here comes Blowing Wind in the blue with the yellow cross belts on the outside. Barner Boy last is winner with a bit of a rush. Desert Mountain comes there too, and also coming with a run, Belmarito and LeCompte. They come down towards the final flight, at which it is going to be Bless Me Sister, but Blowing Wind is putting in a big finish. Here he comes, Tony McCoy. Is it going to be the 5th of the festival? Yes, it is. It's going to be Blowing Wind blowing home for a £50,000 bonus, and McCoy makes the festival his very own. So too Martin Pipe. Blowing Wind is their winner.
Looking for a double. The Outback Way is running on. Here's the second last. Edredon Bleu moving out. Flagship of Morales was down on his nose there in second place, but still in with a shout. Direct Route now delivering a run back in third as they make the final turn with 1 fence to jump, and then the hill. Edredon Bleu will not surrender the lead lightly. Here coming at him is Direct Route in the orange jacket, the favourite on the far side, Flagship of Morales. The final fence, 3 in a line. Edredon Bleu just in front from Direct Route. Flagship of Morales on the far side. Edredon Bleu challenged all the way up the hill by Direct Route. Direct Route putting his nose in front. Edredon Bleu fights back on the near side. The bombing finish. Very tight. Direct Route far side. On the near side, Edredon Bleu. As they run down towards the final turn, Bourbon Manhattan is also beginning to stay on from the rear, approaching the final left-hand turn, and it's Liberman, Tony McCoy trying to get off the mark at this year's festival. Chased in second by Trebolgan, Bold Bishop, Kim Fontaine over on the far side. Then chasing these Widmouth Bay. Behind runners is Bourbon Manhattan, and Gover Mix Miller's Bay is staying on well from the rear. Chasing the leaders Royal Alphabet. They race inside the final furlong. Liberman under the champion jockey's drive here. Bold Bishop challenging on the far side. Trebolgan, and then on the near side Widmouth Bay. Miller's Bay chases these. It's Liberman who's flat to the balls from Trebolgan. Liberman's holding them all. It's Liberman by a half length from Trebolgan. Liberman wins it. Trebolgan second. Widmouth Bay in third, followed home by Bold Bishop, a gap to Miller's Bay and Bourbon Manhattan. Anthony McCoy, but now Kicking King is unleashed out wide by Barry Geraghty. Running down to the second last fence, Kicking King from Well Chief, John James between, and Mr. McGoldrick. Down there was Tudor interfering with John James, running round the final turn, and it's Well Chief that nips up the inside of Kicking King, and Well Chief going much the better. He kicks 2 or 3 lengths clear of Kicking King, running towards the final fence there, about 8 clear of Mr. McGoldrick, and Leduc running on, but it's Well Chief in the colours of David Johnson. Tony McCoy didn't get very high. Kicking King is given a window of opportunity with the hill to climb, and Kicking King is battling back very tenaciously. Well Chief is motivated again by McCoy. Well Chief by a length to Kicking King. 50 yards left to gallop. Well Chief is holding on. Well Chief wins the Arkle. Just waiting in the wings from Al Ella, Fazel, Arkalis continues to get closer. Over 3 out, Hardy Eustace and Brave Inca. They've got 2 or 3 lengths on Max Joy. Then Arkalis and Al Ella as they race down towards the second last. Brave Inca on the near side of Hardy Eustace. Then neck and neck, Max Joy back in third. Then Al Ella, Kawajino behind these. Over 2 out, maybe Brave Inca just taking it up there under McCoy. And O'Dwyer now pulls his whip on Hardy Eustace as they run round the final turn. Brave Inca, but it's only a half length to Hardy Eustace. Max Joy still sits in third place. What can he find? They race down towards the final flight. It's Brave Inca who will lift up first ahead of Hardy Eustace, but Max Joy now delivering his run. Switches between the pair. Penzance down at the last. Is Braver Inca in front from in second place Max Joy. Hardy Eustace can't win, back in third. Brave Inca pulling out more from Max Joy, and Brave Inca, the bravest of the brave, wins the champion hurdle.
Ground. Then comes Edipe on the outside with Lactudal. Wichita Lineman is not making much of an impression. Again, a shoddy jump by the favourite. Down the hill they come. They're coming towards the second last. The Sawyer, determinedly for William Kennedy, still has the lead. Ollie McGurn in second. Nenefar Kalange. Maljamar, the one that travels with Darryl Jacob in the orange colours as they go over 2 out. Maljamar draws alongside the Sawyer. From Ollie McGurn, a faller Patsy Hall then. Wichita Lineman's trying hard now under AP, goes into 5th place. Down the hill they come towards the home straight. A climb up now to the last. It's Maljamar, the Sawyer, Nenefar Kalange, and Wichita Lineman. He stays forever. He engages overdrive now. Here he comes on the outside. It's Maljamar, Nenefar Kalange, and Wichita Lineman. Here's the final fence. Maljamar in front. Nenefar Kalange, Wichita Lineman, and then DVA back in 4th place. Up the hill, Maljamar, Darryl Jacob by 2 lengths here. From Nenefar Kalange, Wichita Lineman, Maljamar needs the line, 50 yards left to go. Here comes Wichita Lineman with a charge. He gets there. Wichita Lineman for AP McCoy, John Joe, and JP McManus win the William Hill Trophy.
Alberta's Run has now come through to take the lead for AP McCoy. It's Alberta's Run who goes on. Ruby Light in second. Givol is now in third. Viper Estel is in fourth. Porquelan is in fifth. And then Kalahari King, who made the turn, in sixth. Tartak is now in seventh. Setting sail down towards a second from home. It's Alberta's Run. He's out in front. He's cleared away by 2.5 lengths. Ruby Light begins to challenge. Here now on the outside is Givol. They're over the second from home. Porquelan on the far side. Kalahari King now tries to thread the eye of the needle between horses. Towards the outside is Viper Estelis, but it's Alberta's Run down towards the final fence, and he jumps it well, but so too Ruby Light to the near side. Kalahari King still staying on, now switches to the far side. Alberta's Run is still out in front. Alberta's Run and AP McCoy. Kalahari King now with about half a length to find up towards the line. Alberta's Run wins for the 3rd time at the Cheltenham Festival.
Just found wanting for pace and turning for home out in front. It is time for Rupert. The giant bolster Burton Port and Long Run now threaten to throw down challenges. Synchronized is staying on for pressure. 2 from home. The giant bolster moves to the lead in the Gold Cup from Time for Rupert. Long Run Burton Port can't go on, and down towards the last. It's the giant bolster who leads. Synchronized is coming home strongly with the white face for Tony McCoy, and Long Run jumps alongside as well. Synchronized, who was flat to the boards early, has fought his way to the front. Long Run battling on the far side, the giant bolster, but it's Synchronized who's come right from the back of the field to win a dramatic Betfred Cheltenham Gold Cup. Synchornised for AP McCoy, John O'Neill and JP McManus won the Gold Cup.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.